Home, sweet home, for the time being. I have added any new evidence to the collection. Haunting recording in the Saxton Caverns tidal chamber.
It was Hagar. He promised me the task flower. Bring me the task flower. Hagar promised the task flower.
Frederick Ager. Now, let's try to find a link to Spivey, the smuggler. Symbolic images or ancient graffiti? Hello, Mr. Gruel, I presume? Yes, this is all very amusing, but I'd like to ask you something. Look, could we forget the ragdoll for a second? Hello, Jemima. Can I speak with Mr. Gruel? Mr. Gruel, I really must insist that you... I'm Nigel Danvers, and you are... I'd love to learn more about the town's ghosts. Have you heard the legend of the 3 Anglo-Saxon crowns? What do you know about the Saxton Caverns? I'll have a look around, if you don't mind. I should go somewhere private to study the book. Blast! The book is stuck fast. Hello again.
Hello, lad. What can I do for you?
Could you open this book for me?
Oh, lost the key, have you?
Not exactly. I never had it.
Ah, I see. Leave it with me. I'll see to it this afternoon.
I'll leave you to your work.
See you again, lad.
I wonder where he is off to. Celtic Corner? It's worth a look.
Can I help at all?
No, thanks. I'm just browsing.
Browsing, eh? See anything you liked?
I'll let you know.
The ambitious projects you have embarked upon will set you free from those that bleed your energy levels, as they have over the past few weeks. Remember to indulge your dreams and fantasies, but settle back on Earth once in a while. Capricorn. No one can accuse you of not trying this week, as you seem to be busier than ever, both at home and work. Fulfillment is another matter, though, and you'll be
Still
in
snapping,
question
eh?
whether this whirlwind lifestyle is what you desire.
They are great picks. Well done, boyo.
vitality.
Ah, still.
Good this week, despite a hectic lifestyle. A competitive atmosphere at work suits you well, as it gives you a chance to be noticed by those who can help you most.
Could you help me?
Certainly anything for you, Nigel.
Ah, news travels fast.
The arrival of a young man in Sexton would not escape me.
I see. Well, I hope I live up to expectation.
Oh, you've already managed that.
Gemini.
I'm Nigel Danvers, and you are...
I'm Rice. Thanks for asking. Rice bread.
Is that Celtic, or Welsh, or something?
Welsh. Well done. Not just a pretty face, you.
In selecting the one that is best.
Tell me about the photo competition.
Sexton snappers?
Yes, can anyone take part?
If you have a camera and a good eye.
I'll give it my best shot. Any tips?
Keep in mind that I see a lot of Sexton, day by day. So try to snap something a bit more unusual.
Unusual? I can certainly manage that. Know any local ghost stories?
Oh, hundreds. Check the bookshelf, if you haven't already.
I will. Is that your cat?
Aye, meet Mr. Tibbs. He knows a story or two.
What do you know about Nanny Noah?
Ha! Old Noah been at you, has she?
Well, I wouldn't say that. She just seems...
Distant. She's a good friend. But even I have to admit that she's away with the fairies. Most of the time.
Thanks for your time, Reese.
No problem, boyo. Anytime.
The Bear, next to the harbour. An abandoned building. It looks foreboding. Hello! Nothing but the North Sea. Next stop, Norway. Hello again.
Ah, young Mr. Danvers. You'll be wanting your book.
Yes. Did you open it?
Of course. Wouldn't be much of a handyman if I hadn't.
You didn't read it, did you?
Nope. Reading's not my strong point.
You can't read?
Reading's not the only skill, you know.
Oh, quite. Hello again.
Hello, lad. What can I do for you?
I'll leave you to your work.
See you again, lad.
I should go somewhere private to study the book. £3. A link to the legend. £3. A link to the legend. A serpent or dragon guarding a treasure. Agar. A name to look out for. Agar House, Raven Lane, Northfield. A possible lead. Now for the rest of the book. The tracks, the fens. Perhaps this Agar character lived along the train line. A possible lead. The tracks, the fens. Perhaps this Agar character lived along the train line. A possible lead. terrible photograph. There's something wrong with the signal. Is it stuck? There's something wrong with the signal. Is it stuck? That's not right. Hello! What's this? This must be Ager House on Raven Lane. Good afternoon.
Oh, you startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have...
Oh, no, it's my fault. I was miles away, somewhere between spring and summer.
You should be complimented on your garden.
Oh, thank you. It's both a burden and a joy. It feeds us and provides much of what we need.
You sound like a witch.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, no, I meant as in a Wicca or chemist.
I see. Yes, I guess you could be right. I do create many charms and potions from petal and leaf. Such pretty young things.
Is that horrible letter meant for you?
Oh, don't. That silly old codger. He should know better. His affections upset my dear Robert, bless him. He's a sensitive soul.
Robert?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm Catherine Carswell. My husband Robert is in his workshop, fuming at present.
Why is that?
He's convinced I'm going to run off with the farmer.
And are you?
Oh, goodness no, smelly man. I'll get no joy from Robert until he's calmed himself.
How will you do that?
Via his stomach, as always.
I can smell cooking.
Ah, that'll be the broth. I'm making lunch. Why don't you join us?
I'd love to. What's on the menu?
An old favourite, 7 pigeon and nut broth. It's an Anglo-Saxon recipe.
Really? Now there's a thing. Is it, well, edible?
Good heavens, I should hope so. Perhaps you could help.
I'm not exactly a TV celebrity chef, though.
TV chefs? What's that? You've lost me.
Oh, not to worry. Where do we start?
I'll pick some more of these bay leaves while you read the recipe. It's in the kitchen, past Jasper the Parrot.
I'll have a look around. if you don't mind. This must be Jasper, the parrot. Maybe a mockingbird instead. It's been washed smooth by heavy spring rain.
Maybe it's paint or oil.
Excuse me, but can you...
I've told you, silly goose, that I'm not to be disturbed.
No, Mr. Carswell, I am not...
The afternoon post or my lunch is all I'm expecting. Now get to it. There's precious work to be done. Come on, what's your secret?
The patterned stone is heavily cracked. Probably frost damage. A pink flower I can't identify. I have no idea where this leads, if it leads anywhere at all. Wild garlic from the stream. Last winter's cobnuts, picked from the tree. Woodland mushrooms. Can I ask something else?
If you have any ingredients, Nigel, do add them to the pot.
I'll have a look around, if you don't mind. Woodland mushrooms.
If you have any ingredients, Nigel, do add them to the pot. Ah, wood mushrooms, chopped to perfection. Ah, the cob nuts, crushed perfectly. Wild garlic, perfectly chopped.
Fresh chives, picked from the lane. I already have this.
If you have any ingredients, Nigel, do add them to the pot. If you have any ingredients, Nigel, do add them to the pot. Chives, freshly trimmed.
Is that all? Is the broth ready to stew?
Almost. We need one final ingredient, something rather special.
Aha, tell me more.
We need some hedgerow balm. It's a natural sedative. It will flavour the broth as well as provide a little stress relief. For that husband of mine, he won't notice a thing.
What does balm look like?
There's a painting in the bedroom. Take a good look.
The pattern has been bleached by the summer sun. The flowers are dry, old and brittle. This must be the soothing balm. I think I saw some. Yes, in the hedge. Robert Carswell. Catherine Carswell. This must be the soothing balm.
If you have any ingredients, Nigel, do add them to the pot. There, it's ready to stew. It will need a good 2 hours in this stove. You look exhausted. Put your feet up by the hearth, and I'll put the kettle on.
Having eaten, Robert Carswell may be more accommodating. Is it blood? No, more like fruit stains. Yes, autumnal berries. I'll make a note. I am sorry for disturbing your work earlier today.
No, it is I who should apologize. I get carried away, you see.
I'd like to discuss something with you.
Very well, there's no time like the present.
Catherine is a wonderful cook and great company.
Aye, she's a pretty young thing, and sharp as a blackthorn. I don't know what I'd do without her.
She seems devoted.
Aye, but that old scarecrow up the lane is his eye on her.
The farmer? I don't think you have any worries, Mr. Carswell. Was the broth to your satisfaction?
Wonderful, as always. Oh yes. It amazes me what Catherine can conjure from the weeds that grow around this old farm.
Old farm? Ah, maybe you can help me. Do you know anything about the previous owners, the Agers?
Ager... No, can't say that I do. We nabbed this place at auction back in the 60s.
The 60s? But you're only... Never mind, do go on.
Well, the place was done for, burnt out, falling down. Cost us, well, Catherine's folks, a pretty penny to make a living with again.
Did you find anything valuable when you first arrived?
Valuable? Well, no. There were a few sheep camped out in the park.
No hidden passages, compartments, treasures?
Ha, you've been reading too much Enid Blyton.
Is there anything significant about the house?
Well, they say that the house is one of the last of Northfield.
Northfield?
Aye, the old village name. The rest is gone now, but the church remains.
The church? What church?
Aye, it's up through the woods, somewhere.
You're not a churchy person?
Not really. Not really the happy-clappy type.
Let's talk about something else.
Very well.
What are you up to? It looks like archaeology.
Close. It's actually geology. Well, that's what I tell myself.
Are you stuck with something?
Aye, you could say that. I found this slab near the old millstones, up in Carrion Wood.
Millstones? Carrion Wood?
Aye, the woods down the lane. At the summit there's a series of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. We call them millstones, seen as they turn and all.
One of the stones has been destroyed.
Aye, that'd be me, I'm afraid. Got a little carried away with my geology. Chipping away, the whole blasted thing collapsed.
What are these round slabs for?
That's what I'm trying to work out. They have a pattern on them, a symbol.
Do you think it's significant?
A story, perhaps? Or direction. I found them near the millstones.
So you think there's a connection?
Aye, I do. You should read my notes if you haven't already.
Where did you find the round slabs?
Scattered all over Carrion Wood. Some were under the soil. Others were exposed, like they were waiting to be found.
The woods have a strange atmosphere, don't you think?
Aye, they do. I don't mind admitting that there's corners to that wood that give me the shivers.
Ghosts, perhaps.
Oh, listen to us, spooking ourselves.
Let's talk about something else.
Very well.
Have you lived here long?
Getting on for a few years now. Why do you ask?
Let's talk about something else.
Very well.
I'll leave you in peace.
Pop back should you need anything.
That must be the tower of Northville Church. Now I know where to find it. There's someone out there.